Hello everyone, it's Robin here and welcome to my channel. So I'm happy to see you all today. Today I have a video that's one of my favorite videos to do during the month, and that is filling out my currently page. So I have my classic vertical happy planner here. She's all set for spring, loving all these colors, as well as we're going to be using one of the washi tapes that I just picked up from the Washi Tape Shop, and this is the girls, and I'm really excited about this. I also have the fun florals book from Happy Planner, one of my favorite florals book Happy Planner has made. In fact, I love it so much I have bought a second one, as well as some really beautiful sunny yellow boxes from my Etsy shop. So I have all my supplies ready to go. Let's flip the camera down and get this thing started. So I have my currently page for March, and I do love filling this page out, and I'm really excited about using this washi. I just picked this up from the Washi Tape Shop. I just shared with it in my last video. It's called Carefree. It's a wide washi. You can get this also in PET tape, which means it's transparent, but it's very glossy. So I got it on the paper backing, the mat, just as the washi, because I thought that would work really well here in the planner. And look at how many girls there are. There's so many girls. It keeps going. Look, I love this so much. So we'll be using one of these girls today. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to use her, because this month is Easter. We have a little bunny going on here, so that would look really cute. I pulled in these yellow boxes to go with it, as well as some flowers from this Fun Florals. And I have my currently script here, which we'll get into. This is on my Etsy shop as well. So let's figure this out. There are some florals in here that I thought would also work well with this. They'll add some other color, but look at that. And there's some border florals too, which I might want to put here at the bottom. Okay, so we have a lot happening here. I am going to white out these holidays at the bottom because we're going to cover them. Just like so. Okay, so we'll be covering those with flowers. Let's go ahead and cut her out. So this tape cuts very easily. There's a backing on it that you pull off. So it's a little different than washi tape that you might be familiar with that comes off just like tape. It's a really pretty yellow flower there too. Let's cut around it for now. We may use it, but I'm kind of cutting around this girl. The backing helps make this easier to cut around though, that's for sure. Okay, so I just kind of cut around her so that we can move her around a little bit. I think she'll look really cute right here. Okay, let's go ahead and pull the back off of her. I'm going to lay her down first because I want to put florals down, but I kind of want to put them around her. So let's see how easy this is to get this backing off. It's not too bad, really. Look at how lovely and delicate this is. Love it so much. So I'm going to put her feet kind of on this line and we'll just work with it. We'll work with what happens. There we have it. Oh, she's so cute. Look at that. This tape is fun. Super fun. And I really do like these borders. So let's pull one and kind of fit it around and see how we can do this. There are a lot of other flowers too that we can put on the other side of her to fill this out. I think it's just so pretty. Okay, we're gonna go right here. We're gonna cover her foot just a touch, but that's okay because she's kind of standing in them. Nice. I left this line there. I probably could have whited that out too, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. And instead of putting this other border here down, I think we're gonna find another one like right here. Look at this. We're gonna put this one right next to this and kind of fill it in over here. And I'm going to, instead of going straight, I'm going to kind of twirl it a little bit. I'm getting this leaf above the hole punch. Now I want to get something on the other side of her. Here's a small set. Let's kind of put this over here like so. So she's kind of standing in these flowers. I kind of want something down here. Here's a little one right here with some other pieces to it. Let's see if we can put this around her feet. So it's like she's standing in this whole big flower bed situation. Nice. Okay, I like it. Let's trim all these bottoms off. There's a piece that I cut off the side here. Let's fill this. Well, we could fill it out over here. Actually, let's do that. Let's fill it out right here. There we go. Then it kind of completes the loop there. Gorgeous. Look at all the flowers. We're ready for spring. So I forgot to bring you along when I did this here, but I'll show you what I did. So I found this page here, and while the flowers are very different, I liked these stems of leaves, and I laid one right here. It almost looks like a tree branch coming in. Kind of takes from the flower, but it kind of gives her a place to stand in. So I'm loving that. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and put the boxes in, because we are doing this as a currently page, and so we need some boxes. So I have some yellow. This is a beautiful yellow from the Tulips collection on my Etsy shop. I'll link that down below if you are interested, but we're going to go ahead and just lay some boxes in. And I always kind of lay, I don't know, I kind of go all over the place, but let's put one right here, just like so. There's lines on here, so I'm kind of following it. And I tend to like to put 6 or 7 boxes, and sometimes I'll use this area too, because this gives me 3 things to write. So let's go ahead and work on this. Let's put a square box right here. We're going to overlap these 2, just like so. Yes. And one of these, kind of right in the center. That works. Let's get another one of those. Actually, I'm going to change these 2 around. Let's take the big square one off for a second. And let's line this one up here. And then let's put this one back kind of in here to give us a little more room. I want to make sure we put our currently words. So let me pull this off of here real quick. And let's lay this right in the center, right after this leafing. Okay, because I didn't want to run into that. Well, that looks really nice. Let's take one of these smaller boxes and fit right here, kind of staggering it a bit. So I have 1, 2, 3, I have 4 boxes. What if I took this box and moved it sideways? Kind of like so. Okay, that gives a little more room. And let's do another little box, because then maybe we could fit this box down in here. Now we'll go back to our square box. And we'll touch corner to corner with it. Okay. I like that. So I have 5 places to write. I have an overlapping corner to corner, and then these 2 are just hanging in there, but they're doing well. But it's okay, because I'm going to put another one up here. Not a box per se, but we will do a currently up here. So let's look at that. So before we pull our currently words in, I want to white this top out, and I brought in some skinny washi, which is my favorite, and this is yellow, because I want to bring this yellow color up top here. So let's go ahead and white this out. This says priorities, and this says important, because I want to be able to use these boxes too. And I'm going to put the skinny washi kind of right on this line, and I'm going to go straight across the top, just like so, and trim it at both sides. Such a fun yellow, just screams spring, doesn't it? Love it. Okay, so I'm going to pull in my currently script here real quick, and I have 2 sheets. I have the currently spring sheet. I have these for each of the seasons, and you'll see there are a lot of currently words here. Each word has 3. So this would work for a whole season of spring. If you've got summer, fall, and winter, you have enough currently script to last through the entire year. If you want additional words, you can also get the currently script more, which has more words at the bottom, as well as the currently word as a header and a gratitude. This one has goals and a vacation word. So this is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and pull some of these in. I think at the top here, I want to put celebrating. That's always a fun word. And I'm going to put this one right here. I have 3 spots to write in on this one. So I've got 3 things I can put. So that'll be fun. I think I'm going to put a quote in here. So we'll look for that. But for now, let's look at these words. So I do like reading. So let's go ahead and put reading in. And let's see. What size box? I think reading could actually go right here. I'm going to put it right here. I like to attach the word a little bit to the box so that you know what it belongs to. But I like to move it around how I put it. Let's put watching on this box right here. We'll put it in that place. And let's see. Let's do eating. That's a good one for right now. Let's put this one down at the bottom. Let's put it on this box, the big box. Yes. And let's look at this sheet for a little bit. Oh, let's do playing. Playing is good. Let's put playing on this box. Let's put it down here, like so. And I have 1 box left. Let's do drinking. What am I drinking? Let's put that one right here. It just is a feel. Each one goes with the box, but it's kind of a feel how I do it. Excellent. So before we go any further, because I am going to fill this out too, I do want to find a quote for right here. So let's go back to this fun florals. There are some quotes in here in the same type of florals. Grow what you go through. Be kind. I like that one because it's all flowery. That's cute. Grow what you go through is fun too. Let's see what else we might have. She saw beauty in everything. That one's kind of nice. Let's do that one. I think I'll put the quote in and then we'll maybe put some decor around it. I always like putting quotes on this front section. So if I do this, I'm wondering if I can put this up here at the top too. I really kind of want to. Let's put it at the top and then maybe we'll have to redo our quote. So we have the same border, but we're going to set it right here. Kind of takes up a lot of space. But it's spring. This is too tall. I don't know if you can see it if you put it on. What if I went up high? Like that. We could do that. We could do what we want, right? I even kind of like it going through this line here. Look, let's just, it's there. It goes through all the lines and everything. Okay, I'm gonna put a flower or something right here. So these flowers are a little different, but they're also the same color. And because I'm putting it smack up in the middle of here, it's okay if it's a little different. I'm just bringing that yellow more. She saw beauty in everything. I think I want to fix this washi underneath here. Let's pull that up. So I'm gonna cut it right here. A little bit of an angle. There we go. I'll wipe this out too. Okay. Nice. Let's take one of these similar flowers to this and kind of put it right down in here, right on that junction, just to bring it in, and then we'll do another yellow one to give it threes, and let's put this one somewhere too, right here. Okay, makes a little triangle. I like that. Let's pull this little strip here and set it right here. There, now it kind of brings all the flowers over. Loving that. One last thing I want to do, I found these cute little, and I want very tiny little deals here to just help decorate this 1, 2, and 3 so it's not so plain. So I'll kind of put it going in like that. And we'll put one in like this. And we'll put one in like so. Okay. Now we are ready to write. But look at that. Look at all her floral gloriness going on for the beginning of spring. So this is pretty exciting. So I am going to use my Papermate Flare pen to write in this one. And let's move this aside, make some space. And the first thing we're going to do is celebrating. So what are we celebrating? Well, here it is. So this month, of course, we're celebrating daylight savings, although some of us might not be celebrating that too much. But, you know, daylight savings is happening. St. Patrick's Day, which is always a lot of fun, right? And Easter. Easter's this month. It's very early this year. But these are the holidays happening this month. And so sometimes just that's what we can put as what we're celebrating, because we do want to remember that sometimes when we're looking in our planner. Okay, so let's go down to the next one. What am I reading? I will share this with you. I am reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and I'm really excited because it's my first read of Jane Austen's, and of course Pride and Prejudice is one that always comes to mind. It's one of my must-to read books this year, so I'm also excited about that. And I think it's a very spring-like book to read for sure. So I'm getting all the spring vibes by reading this, and I really do want to read the rest of her books, her entire collection. So we are reading Pride and Prejudice, which is very fun. So let's go on to, well, watching. What are we watching? We are watching The Ones Who Lived. Now, this is the sequel to The Walking Dead. Now, for years, since day one, I have been a Walking Dead fan. I love all those zombies. I love that entire show. Even though it was getting kind of, I don't know, I was the diehard fan. When people were leaving it, I was still just sticking with it. I stuck with it to the very end. We need to find out what happened to Rick. Well, they finally have brought that out. It's on AMC Plus, and the show is actually pretty good. We've watched, I don't know, is it 2, maybe 3? We've watched maybe 3 episodes, I think, have been released so far. And it's actually pretty good. So Rick and Shimon, we're finding out what happened to them. Thank goodness, because, you know, I couldn't have any closure in my life without that. Anyway, that's what we're watching. Okay, playing. What are we playing with? What am I playing with right now? Well, I'll share that with you. We are playing with our new Apple Watches. See, he's right here. Oh, look, I have Toy Story on mine today. So every time you flip it or tap it, oh, see, there's Woody. See, how much fun is that? Rod and I got new Apple Watches. We've been looking at them for a while, and we really are headstrong into changing our lifestyle a bit. We've been doing that slowly over the past few months, but we're pushing ahead now more by changing our diet a bit and just, you know, just adding in some healthier choices and that type of thing. We've been a little more active now, especially since winter is pretty much over. And the Apple Watches have been really helpful in terms of, see, Siri's going to talk to me now. Hang on. In terms of just showing us what our activity is like, you know, and are we moving, how we're doing all those kinds of things. So we're having a lot of fun with these. We just got them last week. So I've had a week of really getting a baseline with minimal things that we're doing. And it's not as bad as I thought it was. So that's good. That's good. But you'll be hearing about these kinds of things probably within and out. I just put together a new Skinny Classic planner, which I'll be doing a plan with me this weekend on. And we'll be using that for meal planning so that we can be a little more purposeful in mostly the dinners that we're eating, but as well as throughout the day, which we're already doing that. But our dinners, we just need to be more purposeful. Anyway, we're playing with our new Apple Watches and we love them. We bought them refurbished and they were perfectly fine. So we saved a lot of money doing that. Okay, so let's move on. They're a lot of fun too. Anyway, let's move on. Drinking. Okay, well, I know spring is about here, but I'm drinking this. Maple pecan coffee, and I am loving it. So it's made by Green Mountain. I pick it up at Walmart in the Keurig pot, the Keurig containers for our machine. It is delicious. It is delicious. It smells like pancakes. So it's delicious. And what's nice about these coffees is they have these flavors. They have this hint of maple and pecan going on in, so it's real nutty and sweet, lovely. But it's not sweet. It doesn't have the calories of those hint of flavors. It's not sweet. So if you need sweet, like Rod really needs sweet when he drinks coffee, he does need to add, you know, more in. I do tend to use a little bit of a creamer, which has a sweetness in it, so that helps too. But maple pecan coffee, absolutely try it out. It's delicious. Oh, so yummy, so yummy. And oh, well, that leads into what are we eating? Well, I'll tell you. We are eating a lot of soups and salads, which is pretty good because we both like soup. And I do love salads. I love big salads. So we've been already changing a lot of the things that we're buying. We're adding in things that make salads really fun. Like I like olives and that type of thing in my salads. Rod likes other things in his salad. But we have all of these ready to go. So when you make a salad, like we'll have hard-boiled eggs maybe in it to add some protein. I had some chicken the other night, so I put some chicken in a salad for lunch yesterday. So that was fun. We also have some nut mixes that we might put in, just a lot of different fun things. So it's really, really been great. I don't know if I can have a salad today. I think I'm out of my dressing, so that's not good. Not good. But we are eating a lot of soups and salads, and we'll have soup nights a couple of nights a week. So we're trading out some of our dinners for soups. We both really love soup. And I've made some homemade soups, and we've also, you know, done some canned soups too. But we're trading out some of our things. So this is my currently page for March. I really kind of love all of this fun spring vibes going on. So let's get the planner and stick her in. Okay, so I'm ready to put this in my planner, and this entire situation up here is just too heavy for me, and I want to try to fix it really quickly. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this really quickly. I think this flower, you all probably knew this ahead of time, probably too big. So I'm going to pull her off for just a moment. And what I want to do is maybe fix something with this. So let's just pull these off. And you know, this happens sometimes. You get caught up putting your planner spread together. You look at it again, and it's not working for you. It's just too heavy. I don't mind all the florals, but I also want to be able to breathe. So let's pull this up. Okay, so what I want to do with this is lighten this up a bit. which I'm going to do so with a pair of scissors. I'm going to cut straight across. And I'm going to go right through this center area like so. I'll hold this one to the side for a moment, and I'm going to lay this down on the line. These tweezers will help out, and this will make it a little less crowded. Now look at that. That's super cute, right? Yeah, that's super cute. I can also take this piece and place it up on this line. But to do that, I'm going to pull this washi up and just leave it over on this side right here. So I'm going to score it right there and just kind of pull it up. So we only have washi on this one side. I have an idea. Let me pull this up again. Let's try something a little different because our quote is long, right? Let's put this sideways across the edge here. Like that. Yes. And then we'll take this other one and do the same on this side. Right, like so. Okay. Because then our quote would fit perfectly in the center there. And now I want to bring this back just like so. Oh yeah, that's cute. And now I kind of feel this needs to be split apart in two. So let's try that real quick. And I'm going to cut it right in half here because I'm going to use it to encase the march. So I'm going to use it kind of as a border. So I'm going to go straight line to straight line against the 4, like so. And then this straight line will go against the M in March, kind of like so. I like that much better. Now let's put it in the planner. So this turned out really cute, and I'm glad I went ahead and fixed that area because it just seemed like too much, but now it's super adorable and bright and fresh and airy, which is what spring is. So that makes me very happy. Love the fun florals from the Happy Planner, one of my staple books. I love using it, and I had a lot of fun with this washi tape. These girls are super cute. This is from the Washi Tape Shop. I'll link it down below in case you want to check it out. And I used a lot of the stickers from my shop. I have this tulip collection, these beautiful yellow boxes, as well as my currently script boxes. I'll put links down below for you in case you want to check any of these out. So, what are you currently into? What are you loving? What are you reading? What are you watching? Are you watching this whole Walking Dead situation like I am? I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!